Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm live on my page, Milagros Avon Garcia. I'm going to continue to do live videos here because of Facebook new rules. They want you to stay within your page for business or trainings. In this case, I'm doing a training. And it was causing a lot of confusion also with my friends that were personal friends and not with the business. But I'm still going to continue to share this video on my page. It's just not going to be live so that everyone can get notifications. So make sure that you subscribe to this live video so that you're able to get notifications of the trainings that I have planned for you. I haven't been doing a lot of live videos because I've been running around. I need to get it together and try to get organized. I think I try to do too much and it just doesn't work out. It becomes overwhelming and it's just a lot for me. So, but thank you so much for tuning in. Amber, Katie, thank you. And I love doing these live videos. It's just a matter of getting, getting them set up on my calendar so I can continue to be consistent because I have a lot of trainings that I want to give you for basket making, for Mother's Day sales. For Valentine's Day, we had a lot going on with the baskets. We sold a lot of baskets. We did a lot of events with our team. It was a very successful month. I want to do the same for Mother's Day. And then Father's Day, we're doing very, very well with the baskets. I want to show you some tips. Before I get started, I always showcase something that I'm wearing, and this is the floral collection, this beautiful necklace with the cuff bracelet. It's in campaign 6 on sale for $19.99 for the bracelet and $24.99 for the necklace. It's beautiful and it's perfect for a Mother's Day gift. For those of you who have already purchased it through the What's New, it's a great Valentine's present for anyone you love. One of my favorites. And also, I wanted to talk about the bundles that are coming up. I love that Avon continues to do this. I've always been so successful with bundles, selling bundles, and showing representatives how to make more money with bundles. Because bundles offer higher earnings, and also you can create baskets, beautiful baskets, or sell the products individually. This bundle is valued at $93, and it has fragrance, Skin So Soft, makeup. It's a very, very well put together bundle. I didn't have it for my Spanish video this morning here with me. I went to pick it up, but I want to show you it comes like beautifully wrapped so that it doesn't get dirty with shipping. And then look how well packaged it is. It's customer price at $34.99. That's a lot of products. It's a great beauty case for people who like to go camping like me. And look at all the products. A lot of products for the value. Very, very well packaged. So this is coming out in campaign 6. You can already order it so that you can start promoting it with your customers. And you can also take this bundle and do your own parties. You can show it at your parties. You can get a team member to purchase it so they can do their own parties and show out the products, use the products, and take orders, which is one of the things that we need. Money with others, money, making money. Also, in campaign 8 comes another bundle that I can't wait to share. It has It's only $30 for 7 pieces. It's $154 in value. This is great for basket making. You can easily make 3 baskets out of this bundle and sell them for $30 each. You make 50%, and you're still giving the customer a great deal on your baskets. This is also a great way to, to promote your products at parties with low investment. It's only $30 per bundle, and it has $154 in value. Also, I want to show you that for you representatives who are not at 40% because your sales are not at the level for 40% earning, you can also have the bundle to resell so you can make the money. However, Avon is also giving you 40% on fragrances, even if you don't have a $500 order, which give you $200 in earnings. You can buy these fragrances and resell them. Some of these fragrances are $539, and I think that the one that costs the most is the Prime. That's $20. But the rest are $11.99, $8.99, $6.99. So you can definitely get a lot of profit at 40% reselling these, especially now for Father's Day. And they did the same thing in Campaign 9. So there's also great deals on Campaign 9. It's featuring Mom's the Boss. Mom's the Boss. All moms are bosses. And it features a lot of representatives that have mother and daughter partnership and their stories. You can create such a beautiful legacy by getting your kids involved in your business by working with them. And then letting them know that they can also join the team once they turn 18. They can have their own Avon business. Sandra Diaz with Ivana, it's here, following Mom's footsteps, and Alba Tavares with Andres, and Lydia with Rosemary. So these are great stories that can inspire you, and you can share with your customers for Mother's Day, how the company endorses the representatives and shares the stories to be able to empower them and give them their highlight and motivate them through the representatives and through the customers too. This is a great deal. What I love about this is it's 50%, 2 for $25, and it has full award sales. So that means that you get $25 award sales and 50%, $12.50 in earnings for 2 fragrances. That's coming out in Mother's Day. Let me tell you how important it is for us to have these tools, because I see a lot of representatives that do not continue with their business because they're making 20%. So they place an order that's at 20%, they're not making any money, and then they give up. When all they have to do is focus on building their business, and in the meantime, they can earn money by focusing on the products that have like these 50% earnings that they can resell just by setting up a simple table at a local business. At their house, a friend's house. They can do an open house to feature these fragrances to show them. You can have samples instead of opening a full size. You can have samples of the fragrances, and there's no need to opening the fragrance. You can even smell the scent through the opening. So if someone wants to see, okay, can I try? Can I see? And you just let them know, just don't spray it, smell it through so you can, feel the scent. But if you want to open the fragrance and you want to spray the customer or spray yourself, you can do that. I recommend that you do that. Fragrances are impulsive buys. That means that someone once said they want it right away. I had a customer call me today asking me for Mesmerize. It's a man. And he said, I'm out, I need it. So I told him, okay, I have it. When can we meet? And he said, today. I would like to meet today. So I offer him the Mesmerize Black so he can try it. He's never tried it, so he's buying 2 bottles. I'm meeting him somewhere on my way back today from an afternoon appointment. So it works in my schedule. If you don't want people to go to your house, if you want to meet them at a remote place, just make sure that you plan your day around your schedule, around what you do, so that you can have your customers meet you instead of you having to go every places or different areas to be able to service a customer. Hello, everyone. Hi, Terry. Thank you for saying hello. And Olga and Miriam and Tracy, thank you for being here. I hope that this training that I have for you today brings you value, helps you retain your team. For those of you who are new in the business, who are started a few campaigns, take advantage of the what's new. That way you're able to take advantage of some of the deals that you have here and promote your business at 40% or higher, with earnings 40% or higher. I always like to let my new representatives know that the what's new, it's a great tool for stories. It's a great tool for plan your business to show customers without purchasing the products, the Avon fashion. When I promote the earnings opportunity, and when I promote the Avon earnings opportunity, I like to also let them know that there's more than just clothing, that there's jewelry, there's more than just makeup, that there's clothing, there's jewelry, there's things for the hair, shoes. So, knowing your products and using the products is going to be your tool to create a better success for your business. So let's get started. I'm live, so I would like for all of you to ask questions. I know that I answer like 50 messages from my messenger, from messages that went to the other box, the messenger box that I don't see. So I need to check that more often. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but I was able to see over 50 messages there that I was answering. So make sure that you ask questions. That's why you have me live. This training is about maximizing your events using the PATD. PATD is basically prospecting, appointing, training, and developing. So as long as you have those four steps embedded into your mind, all your activities are going to be based around those 4 steps. And then, I always also like the sell, share, and show concept, because you sell the products, you share the opportunity, and you show others how to do it. This weekend, yesterday, I had the opportunity to work with 3 of my team members on an event. And, we wanted to showcase our baskets, and we wanted to recruit. We were also there to support, to show them how to recruit, how to talk to people, how to get people into your circle of contacts. We did a lot of videos, a lot of live videos, to be able to also show you how easy it is to work in the field And the most important thing is to connect with people. We wanted to have 6 representatives there. There was 3 of us. And the reason why I like to have at least 6 is because if it's a whole day event, it gets tiring. And then when you sit down and you don't engage the audience, the public, you're not going to get the same results. When we are out there promoting the opportunity and giving out books and talking to people, and I saw that all the 3 of us were busy at several times during the event. So if we are all busy and then other people are waiting and other people are stopping by, then that does not maximize that event. But it was very, very successful. We were able to sell the products, sell the baskets, find new customers, which is part of the selling. It's in this part of what I want to show you today is how to incorporate the 3 steps. And I've talked about this in many of my videos, to incorporate these 3 activities in everything that you do. So let's talk about those 3 activities before I go on with, into the what I was sharing with you. So the selling part, you sell the products, you look for customers, you look for helpers. The recruiting, when you recruit, you prospect, you appoint new team members. And when you train your representatives and you develop that team that you brought in, your new representatives or your established representatives. That's part of the PATD, prospecting, appointing, training, and development. So put those 4 words into your head with those 3 simple activities, which is sell the products, recruiting, and training. Prospecting, appointing, training, and developing your team. This is not, network marketing is not a pyramid. A lot of people get this confused. Network marketing is about helping others start their own business and helping them become successful. You're doing your job as a leader when you accomplish that, and in return, you get compensated because they are successful, they are producing, they're bringing in team members. This is not team members and sales. This is not about 100% of your efforts. It's about, a percentage of your team doing and duplicating what you do is what's going to bring success in your network marketing business. This applies to any company, not just Avon. I have friends who I mentor who are from other companies who call me and who I communicate also, and they thank me because the same concept that I use, they can use in their business. This applies for anyone. And I know that there's different ways to promote the business. One of them is online, which we should all learn how to do. However, working the field, working face-to-face is duplicatable. And it also creates the excitement that you need so that you can promote on your social media. When you share a picture of what you're doing in the field, even for those of you who don't like to share a lot, just any small picture can create a great picture, mental picture for somebody else who's looking at your post and who's thinking, hey, you know what, I like that. Maybe I can do that. So it's not only to have, the work at home, social media and internet and lead generating. It's not only about that. It's about combining everything. I also do, internet, but my business is mostly face-to-face. I do a lot of face-to-face training, one-on-one trainings. I like to do a lot of events. And one of the things that my husband told me when I first started many years ago, he said, Milagros, don't go by yourself to any training. Take your team with you. And I always did that. And even if I had to go pick up that one person that's going to come with me, back then I would do that. I'll go pick you up to make sure that that person was going to be there with me. So, find a way, even if you're a new representative, to be able to find people that can be and do with you the same thing that you do. Because when you're by yourself at an event, you're not doing one activity, which is training and developing a team member. You're selling and maybe recruiting. So you're missing that other component of the 3 steps of PATD, the 3 steps that you need to, to make your event that much more successful. So I hope that you are able to visualize what I'm telling you. And now I go back to what we were talking about my event this weekend. So we were 3 of us. It was tiring at the end of the event. The event ended at 2 p.m. Took a little longer taking down the tent. The Avon tent is really, really heavy, very heavy. So that was a lot of work. But it was 3 of us, and then we were tired already. We were eating standing because we didn't want anybody to pass by. When you're doing your events, you must be interactive with the public. You can't just sit down behind the desk, behind the table. You must have the booth open so people can walk in, so it can be inviting. I don't suggest to have a lot of inventory with you. My inventory is an inventory that I'm going to use to do baskets, products that I'm going to use, products that I know that I can sell to my customers because they are almost out of it, and things that I can do my baskets with. So I don't have an inventory of many products. And imagine because that has happened to me. I've had a selection of different products, different fragrances, which that's what I love to sell the most, especially at events here in South Florida. You want to keep your skincare, in a little cooler bag so that it doesn't get damaged. Most of my products at events are fragrances. So I had all my fragrances out at this one event. And then a customer comes and asks for a fragrance that I didn't have there. So I lost the sale. That's why I'm like, you can't have all the products at an event unless you buy the entire book, and that can be expensive. That can be a lot of work to set up. I choose to put baskets on my events. I choose to have a lot of brochures so that I can give out. When a person has a brochure, they have your contact, they have your recruiting flyers so that they can contact you in a later time to ask you about the opportunity to join your team or to become your customer. So that's what we had there. Each one brought 100 to 200 books. So we gave out over 400 books at that event with samples, and we had a lot of interaction, a lot of one person that set up an appointment to join us, to join our team. And we had a lot of follow-ups, people who were interested in joining and becoming an Avon representative, which was our goal. Our goal was to recruit. In the meantime, we trained our team that was there. The 2 leaders that were there, one is new and the other one has been around for a while. They both work very well. They're both from different teams. And, the reason why I like to have more representatives there is because we can all use each other's excitement. Maybe one is not as open as the other one. Maybe one has more enthusiasm, and we just get pulled into each other's style and learn from each other. And that's what we just did. So another part of the training part that I like is to invite my team to come see what I do, to come see how we promote, how we sell the products, how easy it is to set up an event. So they're there with us, not working the event. They come visit us. They see what we're doing. Some of them need to get reconnected to the business. They want samples. They want brochures. Then I give them samples, brochures, and then I give them a little bit of motivation so that they can, use that to continue to grow and continue to build their team. I'm going to tell you this, and think about this, okay? This is so important. And once you realize that, your entire business is going to grow. Once your team realizes that, they are going to grow. Even the most inexperienced person in the business can become successful when they bring in their team members, when they bring in the business that they need by putting in the time and the hours required to meet their goal. So with this, I'm going to tell you, if your goal is to recruit 10 people, you're going to recruit those 10 people in whatever time you want by setting up a schedule. It doesn't have anything to do with how inexperienced you are, how long you have been in the business. You bring in those team members, you build your momentum to do just that, and then you use the concept of also training and developing them and showing them what you do. They're going to grow and you are going to grow. So when I get asked a lot, and I've shared this in many of my videos, representatives to say, I can't recruit anybody. People won't join my team. When in reality, I know that that's not true. I know that they're not putting in the time. I know that they're not putting in the effort that they need or setting up goals to be able to get those team members into their team. And, if you're staying with the same amount of people in your team for a long time, then you're going to stay like that. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how long you've been in this business. You have your numbers that you bring in every campaign. Your team is going to grow. You are going to grow. The hardest thing, I was talking to one of my representatives who's growing her team. She recently got to Gold Ambassador recruiting, and I was talking to her, and I was telling her that one of the things, the hardest thing that most representatives won't recover from is from losing team members. They, we tend to blame ourselves because we think that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, when in reality, we're not bringing in enough team members to be able to see the results and grow our teams, and for our team to get excited about, what we're doing, about connecting with them, about showing them the business, about teaching them grow, and just having fun building your business, combining activities that you can do with just one simple thing. For example, if you're going to the store, you just think about PATD. You're going to the store, you're going to do some shopping. Take your bombitas or take your brochures and samples and talk to people. Have something that says Avon. Have a name tag that says Avon. I always have something that says Avon, and people look at my shirt and they say, oh, I love your shirt. And I say, oh, thank you. This is our team shirt. I'm with Avon, and this is our team name. But you can also have a button that says Avon, ask me for a brochure. Just make sure that people know who you are. If you're not approachable, if you're not a person to approach people, make yourself approachable. So, for example, you go into a store, bring a few books. You don't have to bring a big bag. Just put a few books in there with samples. You can put your bombitas in there and talk to people. Let them know that you're promoting in the area. Hi, I'm with Avon. I'm doing some shopping, but I wanted to give you a brochure. I'm with Avon. Or I'd like to give you a free sample. I would like to try this product. I'm with Avon. And you give them a sample before you give them a brochure. And then that sample is, oh, what is this? Oh, this is Avon. This is a new fragrance. I just wanted you to try it and let me know what you think. So if you, or take it home and call me, here's my number here. I'm just promoting my business in the area and I'm here and then I saw you, or establish a conversation. Everybody has their own way to approach someone. And whether you're shy or not, just make sure that you have a way to have people check out your opportunity, your business, some way, somehow. So while you're there, you're asking for customers. You're also letting them know that they can join your team. And if you want to use a third portion, you call one of your team members. Hey, I'm gonna go do some shopping at whatever store, Publix or whatever store. Join me. Do you need to buy some stuff for the house? I'm going to show you how you can connect with people right there at the store. Bring your kids if you want to. It's going to be a fun time. What time? This time. And then now you're incorporating the looking for customers sale, the opportunity, the sharing the opportunity, and then showing a team member how to do that. Or a person that maybe is not very confident with starting their business, and then they see how you do it and how easy it is, and then they will take on that opportunity and say, yes, I'm going to join you, and then we're going to start working together. So that's what has brought me success. At these events, when I do these events, and also my meetings here, I also invite my customers and I let them know that I have a meeting going on here at my house, that they're welcome to come get their orders, and they can also meet my team members. So they come, they get their orders. Some of them stay, some of them have coffee with me. So my meetings is more like an interaction with my team, with my customers. They can also bring their prospects. If I do a meeting where I can invite prospects, then I do that from an event. Then I share my address so they can come to my house or whatever public space I have. Just make sure that that you're comfortable with having strangers at your house. I have a dedicated training room for my business. So my business is separated from my home. But if I'm doing, for example, if I have a flyer at an event, I'm interacting with that person, and I choose to invite that person to my home or not. For example, you're having a customer purchase products, or a team member wanting to know more about the opportunity. You have your flyer and you let them know, hey, look, I'm going to have an event at my house this day from this time to this time. I would love for you to come. Here's my address. Okay. Or if a customer needs, a product, oh, come pick it up after this event. I'm going to be here. Come pick it up. And then I give them my address. So you have the choice of inviting someone because you feel confident, comfortable with that person coming to your house, or in this case, my training room. But if you're doing like a massive flyer thing where you're going to have an opportunity meeting, choose a public place, choose a place where you can have people walk in, people that you don't know that want to learn about the opportunity or buy the products. You can set up a table. You can have products there. You can you can have your team members and train them so that they can duplicate the same exact thing that you do. And they can grow their team just by doing these open houses or by doing these events. Where there's people, there's business. Believe me, if you are going to an event, there's people going to be there. So if you have people, you have business. Just go and meet those people, have your events, and schedule some kind of activity where you can combine all these three things that I'm showing you. I'm telling you, it's not hard to do. It's very, very easy, and it's going to save you so much time from your daily activities, from your routine, to be able to combine all these things into one event or one activity. So, you know, invite your team anywhere you go. I already told you that. Just make sure that that they know what to expect. I have had events where, like the fair, where I had a lot of representatives, and I told them, okay, and I didn't tell them that it's going to be a lot of other representatives. So it was overwhelming for me. This person that I invited was a new representative, and it was overwhelming for her. And she required more attention than what I could give her. So she ended up not following through with the business. So that's something important. Let them know that you're going to have this event where other representatives are going to be there, and we're going to work as a team. We're going to prospect. We're going to sell products. Bring your baskets or bring your products. One product that I always bring is the Skin So Soft, the bath oil. We're in Florida. People are looking for the bug spray. They're looking for Skin So Soft all year round. So we want to be able to have those products on hand. But other than that, just my baskets. And we were almost sold out. I had 2 baskets left, one for men and one for women. I sold all my baskets. I had a lot of baskets. I'm not sure how much, but I know it was over 10 baskets. And then Maggie had a lot of baskets too. She saw the ones that were less pricey because of the kind of event that we had. And Martha only had 1 left. So we were almost sold out of baskets. So that was a successful event. And then we saw Skin So Soft, and we also sold some other products that we had there, random products. But our main thing was to share the opportunity to give out a lot of books, to connect with a lot of people. One of the things that we have experiencing is the lack of the Avon representative's presence. So I rather have, you know, I don't like to have people tell me, I haven't seen an Avon book in a long time. So we were there creating our presence. Our setup was very, very nice. You can see the setup that we had in the picture that I have on my page here. We always want to be professional. We always want to dress with our uniform. I call this uniform. It's all black. I like to look presentable and uniformed so that people can see us differently. I don't like jeans. I don't like to wear jeans at my events, or black pants, black shirt, so that people can see that we are professional, that even though we're not dressing up with suit and tie or tie for guys, that we are looking professional, and that they want to see what we have, and they want to be part of what we do. So make sure that all those components are there. I was also sharing something else with one of my team members. No, actually was with one of my friends. She was asking me, a friend I recently met at the gym, and she was asking me, what do I do? And I said, I am an Avon lady. I've been with the company for 16 years. and I mentor. I'm a leader. I mentor for a team. My team name is Avon Wing. So she asked me what I was doing, and I told her about my event yesterday. How we used to have a lot of the Avon presence everywhere, and now it's not the same. That I also share how in the past we used to sell thousands of dollars at an event, and it's not like that anymore. That we have to work more for ourselves. And she asked me why, and I said because there's a lot of more stores. There's Dollar Tree, there's Walmart, there's Target. So people are looking for beauty products there instead of with the representative. That doesn't mean they're going to get a better quality product. That means that it's accessible and it's less expensive, especially Dollar Tree and Walmart. But and also it's harder to build a sale because we have to sell the book. We can't just say, here's a book, call me. We need to learn how to upsell. We need to learn how to sell products with products on hand. And that happens when you have the contact with the customer. Before it used to be different because all this competition with stores were not there. Now we just have to be more proactive and more involved with the customers, doing more follow-ups to have the sales. So, and they said, well, but that's good for somebody. She said, well, that's good if there's not a lot of Avon representatives. And I said, no, that's actually not good, because when there was a lot of Avon representatives in one area, like we had everywhere, like everybody, had an Avon representative or knew an Avon representative, where now we get, I haven't seen an Avon book in a long time. When that was there, if I left books at a business, or if somebody found my book and they have another Avon representative that it might not be as active, they would say, hey, listen, I have this book, I want to order something. So that representative that wasn't active say, oh man, I need to make some money. My customers are asking me because they found a book, not that person gave them the book. That person, found another book and called that representative. So that creates excitement because everybody basically helps each other by networking. And if they say, oh, I just talked to an Avon lady yesterday, you guys are doing a great job, like we used to get all the time. Or like every time that we had an event, everybody was like, Avon, look, Avon is here. And, we have to rebuild that. So that was our goal for the events that we do, to be able to create a presence in the community so that, more representatives are out there doing their events, whether it is with a table at a business, so that the community knows that Avon is there with them. So I hope this helps you. Let's see. Hello from Malaysia. Wow. I love all my friends. I have friends all over the United States, and that makes me happy. I like to learn about their business and how they run their business in their own market. So yes, share and share. We can all benefit from each other's touch. And another thing that I wanted to share is that Recruit Like a Boss events that are happening right now on your Avon.com. Make sure you register, and also that can be another activity to incorporate, to bring your team, invite your team, and make sure they're there with you at that Recruit Like a Boss event that's happening in many, many areas. We have to drive. I'm going to 2 of them. I'm going to one in Miami on the 24th. I think, yes, the 24th. And then I'm going to another one in English, April 4th. So my calendar, I had to register to with the, not April, March 4th. March 3 in Orlando. And the reason why I decided to go to the one in Orlando, because I have this new superstar. Her name is Donna, and she just got to Gold Ambassador. She's recruiting. She's doing an amazing job. So I said to her, when we had to drive there 4 hours, so that the one in Orlando is 4 hours that we had to drive. So I said to her, I would love to take a road trip with you and also to meet your team. So we're going to go to Orlando to the drive to the Recruit Like a Boss event on March 3rd. And then in Miami is the 24th. And it's funny because when my team called me, my Spanish leaders called me and they said, Milagros, we're going to Miami on the 24th. I said, great. So how many of you have registered? And they gave me all the names and they said, okay, I'll take you guys. So I wrote down everybody's name, and then another leader calls me and said, Milagros, we're going to one in Miami on the 24th, and all my leaders register. So it was like 14 of them. So, can we ride with you? I'm like, okay, sure. But then, you know, towards the end, we kind of like make it happen. You know, some of them drive a car, a van from another representative that's going that maybe didn't want to drive. So we all, you know, create this big group and we go to the event. Then I make them sandwiches. I make them treats. I give them treats because it's a long drive. So I want to make sure that they don't get hungry and that they feel good. I take them gifts, you know, that they can use for their business, give them training, and then we have a great time on the way there. So make sure that you create the community with your team so that they can also feel like they're part of the family, part of you and your team. Is just beautiful. My husband and I were talking this morning, and he also mentors me a lot. You know, we talk about the business a lot, and I was a little bit stressed out, and then I started talking to him, and then he said, look, Milagros, I'm going to share with you everything I had to do that involves my job. What you do is also called work. It's work, and work requires efforts and requires things that you have to do. So he told me I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. Well, so it so happened that day I woke up also at 3:30 in the morning because I had to be at my event at 5 o'clock. So I had to get everything ready. So, and he said, and you had to do the same thing too. But when I got to my job, then the day after I had to, you know, put up with the traffic, and that was 2 hours traffic when it could have taken me 20 minutes. And other things that he had to deal at his job that is called work. So he says, he told me, you're taking for granted that what you have in your hand is also work. So you have to find a way to do your job and be the best you are at your job. Because this is not a circus, or it's not a party. This is work. You're a leader and you have to lead your team. So that's what he shared with me. And I wanted to share this with you because sometimes we do things that stresses us out, things that sometimes we do that drains a lot of our energy. And then we tend to give up. We tend to say it's not worth it. You know, we tend to not follow through with a lot of things instead of trying harder and finding a way. Just know that leadership is not something that you build overnight. Leadership is something that requires training, requires knowledge, requires passion, requires you loving what you do. So make sure that you love what you do every day, that you create unity in your team, that you stay away from angry people and people that are not happy or adding value to your life. I'm not telling you to not talk to them when they talk to you. I'm telling you to just stay away. So that's how I am. I really I'm not here to to get upset at anyone. As a matter of fact, I apologize a lot to my team because sometimes we all have differences. I don't make a fight with them, but they know that who I am, and they know the respect that I expect from them. So we all come together and we make it work beautifully. So make sure you have a good communication with your team, and make sure that they know that you're there to support them, not to hurt them or take business away from them, and that you're there because you were like them before. I always I have this LinkedIn social media. It's another social media that I have. And then, I get a lot of other network marketers that ask me, is Avon really giving you the earnings that you need? So I share with them that I have been with Avon for 16 years, and I'm earning a 6-figure income, and I'm on my way to earning a 7-figure income with the company. And if you don't believe that you can do certain things, then you're never going to get there. I started with $21 in earnings. I started with a small team, not knowing what to do. I started, doing the same things that I do now, but in a smaller scale. I wanted to, grow my team, and, I wanted them to grow with me, and I had no experience or what I was doing. I didn't know if it was right or wrong. We worked every day. I worked with them. I took them by the hand. I built their confidence while they built my confidence. And we just became a family, to the point that many of my team members will always come back or will never leave the business, because they know that one day when the time is right, they will become the person that they say they will be. And a lot of them have told me, I'm going to be just like you. I'm going to be like you. I'm going to develop the skills that you have. And I tell them, you can be much better than me, much better than anyone, because it's you. No one can be better than you. So think about that, and make sure that every day you do something that gets you ahead from the things that you're doing or not doing. And if you're not doing, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from getting to where you want to be? What's your why? What's the reason? What's the reason you're joined? What's different now than it was before? So all of those questions, you must talk to yourself and understand that you're here at this level today, but others are doing it. Others are doing it, and others are making their millions. So why can you make your millions? Why can you become successful? And if you ask me why I got here, I will tell you that the reason why I got here is because I always told myself that if other people are earning a 6-7-figure income, why am I so different? Why I can't do the same thing? So, it's all about, whatever it is that you put in, whatever time, whatever energy, and you have to love the products. You have to love the company and love and like what you do. So I hope this training helps you get to your next level. whether it is sales, leadership, or both. Always try to incorporate those 3 things that I show you. It's not hard to do. Just by mentally preparing yourself to invite people, sell the products, and bring a team member with you. Show them, duplicate what you do. And field time is one of the most duplicatable activities that I have seen in my business, because if they are not good online, if they don't understand the concept of building an online presence, and they're not willing to work to get there and put in the time and be consistent online, they can pick up their books, they can pick up their samples, and they can make a successful day out of any day. Whether they're feeling like they don't want to, they just get out of the house and build their team. That's duplicatable. That's very duplicatable. And if they invite their team, if they invite a family member, someone, a friend that can tag along with them, that's going to be much more enjoyable. They're going to have so much more fun, and they're going to gravitate to each other's energy to create that much more excitement to make their day more enjoyable. So Rebecca, I hope you feel better, Rebecca, and just keep going, you guys. I always tell you, it's your business. No one is going to drag you around. No one is going to knock on your door. One of the things that I can tell you that has made me successful, that I think and that I know, is that my business is about invitation. I invite my team a lot to different things, and they come because they want to, not because I'm making them. They come because they're ready to grow their business, not because I'm making them. The minute you make someone do something, that's when they're not going to do it anymore. And that's when you're going to start sounding like a boss, not like a leader or a mentor for them. So always reach out, say hello, and, just make sure that you find your superstars as you go, and that you enjoy that journey with others, and especially on your team. So thank you. And thank you for being here with me. So make sure you please subscribe to my page and subscribe to my live videos so that you're able to see me live. I will get it together with my schedule. I have been doing a lot of running around, and I also, as you know, I separated some time to to work on my wellness and my fitness. So that's taking a lot of time for me to go to the classes and do the classes. But you know what? I need to do this for my health. I need to do this for me, to build my confidence. I didn't feel well by gaining all this weight again. I want to be back to my weight. And once I lose all my weight, then I can lay off a little bit from the gym. But I'm spending a lot of time at the gym, and I'm happy with the results. I'm already comfortable with my sizes, and I just want to keep going to get to my weight loss. So thank you, everyone, and continue to work on your millions, and reach out, ask questions, and make it simple. And if something is not working, just reach out. And I know that I'm going to give you a little push, a little bit more push, so that you can make it to where you want to be. Thank you, and have a great, great day, a productive week, and an amazing afternoon. Bye.